Okay, this is probably like the sixth video I've made today. Um, the lighting kind of sucks, and whatever. It's getting late, so I just wanted to get this video up there. Okay, so chapter 3 of I Kiss Dating Goodbye by Joshua Harris. The chapter title is 7 Habits of Highly Defective Dating. So, number one, first of all, well, actually, when you when you hear these, you're gonna realize that a lot of these are true, and that um, you're kind of just like, oh, I've done that, or I've seen someone that's done this, or oh my gosh, you're right. Um, but don't worry, because I'm going to tell you from about the book that he tells you what you can do to change that all up. So number one, dating tends to skip the friendship stage. So when dating, people like kind of just see like love at first sight, and you're like, oh my gosh, okay, so pretend I'm a guy. So the guy's like, oh my gosh, she's super cute. I'm gonna ask her out. And the girl's like, oh my gosh, he asked me out, he's so cute, blah blah blah. Guys go on a date, it's super awkward. They're not totally not what you thought they were. You guys are complete opposites, and it just ruins everything, and it's super awkward afterwards. Make like don't skip that friendship stage. You should know who the person is, know who what you're going into, know what you're getting involved in. Number two, dating often mistakes a physical relationship for love. Just because lips have met does not mean hearts have joined. So don't get it mixed up. A lot of times people confuse lust for love and the physical attraction for, um, I guess, like affection and stuff. And yes, kissing can show affection and all that, but a lot of times and a lot of people get it mistaken. That a lot of girls get so caught up in movies and they're like, oh my gosh, the way he kissed me, oh my gosh, the way he held my hand, and it was so perfect. And it's just like you're so infatuated by that that you're not even seeing the real picture. That you're so in love with his kisses that you don't even realize that he treats you badly. That he makes up for it afterwards by kissing you. That is just a lot of times physical blinds the emotional and mental aspect of it, and don't get that confused because lust and love are different, and infatuation is different than love, than true love. Number three, dating often isolates a couple from other vital relationships. Um, a lot of people, when they start dating, ignore their friends, ignore their family, ignore schoolwork, ignore church, ignore everything. It's all about that person. Don't don't let that happen. Um, I personally did that where I texted in class, ditched, ignored my family, ignored my friends, lost friendships. Don't let someone control you. Don't let someone tell you who you can and can't talk to. Obviously, if you shouldn't be talking to that person, then don't. But um, just don't cut off those relationships that you need, because you need a friend. You need when that relationship ends, where are you gonna go to? All your friends are gonna be gone because you cut them all off. Don't do that. Number four, dating in many cases distracts young adults from preparing for the future. Um, don't lose sight of who you are, who you want to become, and don't let when you get involved in dating, you kind of put that all on the back burner. You don't focus on what really matters, which is your future, your career, what you need to do in life, who you are as a person, what you're going to become. And sometimes dating blinds us where you're so caught up in that person that you forget about making a future for yourself. Number five, dating can cause discontentment with God's gift of singleness. That when you're dating, you're so caught up in dating that you forget to enjoy yourself. And it's truly a gift from God, and you're forgetting that. You're neglecting that gift that He's given you by being so caught up in trying to date. Number six, dating creates an artificial environment for judging someone's character. Meaning that a lot of times when people date, they start to be fake. Girls usually do their hair all cute. They don't even wear makeup, and they wear makeup for the day. They wear their best outfit, go shopping to get a new outfit, and be totally fake. And I'm sure guys do things similar to that. When in reality, they look like this all the time. And like, Just act super fake with someone that they don't get to know the real you. Later on, all the truth's gonna come out, and they're like, "What the heck? You're not who I thought you were." So be real. Be real with someone. Don't be fake. Which kind of goes with number one, that if you're friends with someone, they're gonna love you already for who you are. They know you at your best. They know you at your worst. They're gonna love you no matter what. And also, don't think that just because you're friends doesn't mean it won't work out. If you know for a fact that you guys can work out, that you both can see yourself with each other in the future, you both are ready for commitment, have a career set, and you are best friends, don't worry, everything will fall into place. Pray about it. It can all work out. Um, Number seven, dating often becomes an end in itself. If you're dating without purpose, you're going through a dead end. There's nothing really that you're going to get out of it. We don't find the real beauty of singleness in pursuing romance with as many different people as we want. We find real beauty in using our freedom to serve God with abandonment. Um, by dating all these people, you're not going to get true fulfillment out of yourself. Um, the only true fulfillment you're going to find is in God and in enjoying your singleness and enjoying it in from kind of when everything is gone, when you're at rock bottom, the only place you can go up is up. When you sometimes you really need to be broken in order for God to put you back together again. And when you're at that point and you give all to God, it's just like amazing because He takes you like higher than you ever thought you could be, and better than you ever thought that you could imagine. And a lot of times you need that breaking point in order for God to restore you and bring you to your full potential. My sister was talking about that single people have a have a can have a better relationship with God than married people, because when you're married, you're one with that person physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and you have to answer to them, um, that your husband and wife getting closer to God. When you're single, it's just you. The only person you have to answer to is God. And you're giving Him all of you, all of your attention, all of your time, all of your love, all of your affection. And that's just beautiful because He has just all of you, and there's no one that He has to share you with. It's something beautiful because only single people can have that closeness and affection with God. Okay, so the Bible verses that were said is Psalms 119:104. Through thy precepts I get understanding, therefore I hate every false way. When you find the true purpose in God and in dating and stuff, all the fake things, all the way you used to date, you're not even going to want to do that anymore when you date with purpose and date the right way. The other one, that was Psalms 119:104. The other one, Proverbs 15:22. Without counsel, purposes are disappointed, but in the multitude of counselors, they are established. So, without you having direction from family, friends, and stuff in relationships, you're going to be disappointed. But when they all agree with you and they all love that person that you love and get to know them the way you do, they're going to be happy and they're going to enjoy you and they're going to bless your marriage and bless that relationship, and you're going to be happy ever after with everyone approving. So, to turn all those things around, here are the things. So for number one, for dating, skipping the friendship stage, don't skip it. Choose friendship. Choose to build that relationship. Get to know someone. Love them for who they are. Let them love you for you. Enjoy it. Be friends. And you'll marry your best friend and live happily ever after. Number two, don't mistake physical for love. Choose purity and choose clarity. Clear your mind. Focus on God. Take a chaperone when you're dating so you don't get caused to lust or sin or do anything crazy. It leads to other things, and just be pure in mind. If the sin's committed in the mind, you in the heart, then it's already committed. Then you don't even have to act on it. It's already committed in your mind. Just choose purity and strive for that, and it'll be worth it in the end. Um, for three, don't isolate yourself from your vital relationships. Say yes to the joy and wisdom of your family and your friends. They do have your best interest in mind. Focus on God, family, friends, everyone. Just when you give all your all to God, He will place those people in your life, and everything will be in His timing. And um, talk to your pastor and your parents and your friends and get their input on someone. Because when you start to date, you're gonna want them to love them too, and learn to love them the way you do, and you have to include them in that. Number 4, um, don't don't put yourself and your future on the back burner. Choose to glorify God and serve your future spouse by choosing this singleness, this time to further yourself in your career. I'm sure your spouse will appreciate you getting a career, getting money, um, enjoying yourself in a good way, travel, enjoy your friends, have adventures. I'm sure your spouse will appreciate that, and I'm sure you want your spouse to enjoy their singleness too. Not by dating other people, but enjoying it in God and your full potential and ministry and all that. 5, embrace singleness. Be content in it. Be happy with it. Don't be sad about it. It's such a short-lived time. Just enjoy it, love it, embrace it, and let God use you to your full potential. Number 6, get to know your future spouse in an environment that is true to who you really are and to who your true characteristics are. So get to know that person as the real person. Get to know the real them, their true self. Because you don't want to get married and find out they're a totally different person than what you thought they were. So, in conclusion, for number 7, healthy romantic relationship. Build a healthy romantic relationship that bridges friendship and marriage, and to either move purposely towards commitment or just be friends with that other person. This whole book is about dating with purpose. So if you don't see a future and you know it's not going to work out, be friends. Stay friends. Don't pursue something that's not meant to be. Um, uh, be committed and be faithful, but only when you're ready for marriage. Date with purpose. Sorry, I was talking really fast. But I hope you enjoyed this. New video next week, and if you have any questions or comments, feel free to let me know. Okay? Hope you enjoy. Bye.